Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. You guys asked me on how to use most of the new things in the new update. So far we talked about the invisibility spell a lot because, well, I think it's my personal favorite. Then we talked about the super wizard, how you guys can use that in combination with the invisibility spells, or the ultimate super wizard blimp. Then we had the eye sounds, which obviously were really strong in LaLo's. And now we have not talked about yet about the new siege machine, right? The new siege machine is the log launcher. And a lot of people are wondering how to use that and why would you use that if it's kind of like a weaker version of the ram, of the wall breaker. Like, why would you use that? The answer is pretty simple. This is a really strong siege machine for a lot of air attacks if you want to use it with your hero part. I will explain today on how you guys can use this with LaLo together, and then if you want to do this or like keep going with this, we're going to do this with ground as well. That's up to you. Let me guys know down below in the comments. But for now, remember there's still the offers in the game. You can still buy the gold pass obviously, or like any gems. Make sure to use a creator code when you're doing that. It's supporting us a lot, putting out those daily videos for you guys. And well, if you want to support me and this channel, make sure to use code ITSU. Thank you so much for that. It's really appreciated. And now I think we should get started. And actually, I asked one of the guys who is really good with this strategy, because to be honest, if I would do this, this would look kind of like a noob version. So I asked Exorcist from PTP, who is PTP is Perry the Platypus, who are really good in ESL Meisterschaft, which is like a German ESL tournament, and they're really good in there. They're really high up there, and he is one of their really good players in there, which is he's a hero with LaLo, and he started using the ram, or like the new ram, the log launcher in combination with his heroes. The first thing which he said is really important is that you always start on the opposite side of the town hall with your log launcher, because you do not want to have the logs activating the town hall in one of those LaLo attacks. That's actually not a good thing. Now you guys might wonder, why is he bringing the log launcher and not a ram, for example? Because the ram can tank way more. Because this log launcher seems kind of squishy, right? Like he's dying quite quickly. And compared to the ram, especially he's losing HP on its own already. So why would you do that? The first thing is, in my opinion, that he's opening walls quicker than the ram. So you don't have to wait for the ram to hitting a wall like 1 million times. That's the first thing. And the second thing, this siege machine has way more potential, because this means that first off, the logs are already hitting the buildings in the base, which is obviously dealing damage. And then in addition to that, those logs can roll forever, basically. Not forever, it's like 20 tiles, but still, it's pretty far. That's the point. So you can get really far into the base, and this siege machine has a lot of potential. And that's the thing why this siege machine is so strong. Now we can see the LaLo, and he already took out like 50% of the base. His queen is still going. And that's the next trick, which I can tell you guys if I'm watching pros, and that's what he said as well. Start your LaLo early, because you want to protect your heroes if possible. So the queen is surviving, for example, and this means, I mean, you saw my super wizard LaLo blimp like video a couple of days ago, and I had super many time fails. This is why those guys don't time fail. They're saving their queen. The queen is still alive, by the way. The queen is still alive. And guys, did you catch the haste for the warden? Like, he knows, he's playing LaLo so many times. He knows that when the LaLo is sticking behind and the loons in the front are getting hasted, the LaLo is not fast enough to catch up. So he won't be able to save the loons from the town hall bomb. And this is why he hasted his warden, to make sure he could use the warden ability. That's really smart, really nice move, and a really nice triple on a pretty common legend base. Now let's get into the Clan War League, because he used it for us as well in the Clan War League, and I was lucky enough to record this. So let's see what he's doing over here. He's starting off with the lightnings. That's always what he's doing. He's kind of going for Inferno Towers, Expos, things like that. That's his goals. And now, once again, the siege machine in behind, the log launcher. And this log launcher will get way further into the base. I'm spotting that already. Will get way further into the base than any ram in this world, basically. So first off, It's kind of unfortunate with the king walking onto the outside. That was a little bit not perfect, but hey, but yeah, the king inside would be obviously a huge help. Now the king is like wandering around the outside, still at least protecting the royal champion at least a little bit. And once again, I don't know why those guys are freaking hating him for his attacks, but he's facing so many Hound Clan castles, and that's the next thing. If you're annoyed by facing, not Hound Clan castles, but if you're annoyed by facing the Super Mini Clan castle, this strategy is really good for you. Because what this strategy does, it deals really well with the defending Super Minions. And that's, I know, a struggle for a lot of players to deal with those Super Minions. And now that's the next move which he's doing. He's starting using his freezes to keep the scatter frozen from now on. So he's just keep freezing the scatter to make sure that his queen is getting everything. So take a look at the percentage. He just started with, or like his Sui just finished, and once again the queen is alive, like always. I don't know how he's doing it, but it's somehow working. And he got already over 50% of this base down. It's insane. He's getting so much value with his heroes. I have no clue how. The only problem which he has now is kind of the town hall, and that he had to use 2 freezes for his queen, which is having like, there are no more freezes left for his LaLo or for the town hall. So this is a little bit itchy, but let's see if he can power through this. The enemy royal champion is still alive. He's using now the headhunter to try to snipe the royal champion, but she's barely staying alive. Now it's up to the loons trying to somehow clutch this. His queen is still alive, right? Like, his queen is still alive. This is just insane. And now this one loon is just getting popped onto the head of the royal champion. This means that's her end. And now one more time, this is the next 3-star. You can see already, it's pretty strong. It's pretty crazy strong. And to all of the LaLo attackers out there who are kind of struggling with the meta, this is the way to go. It's crazy. Now let's take a look at another legend base, right? Like, those legend bases are freaking common. And I have to say, I hate to attack them with Queen Charge Hybrid. I don't like attacking those with Queen Charge Hybrid. It's not, no, just don't give me those bases. But for LaLo, for his attack, it seems like it's pretty easy. So first off, he's using once again the lightnings. He's getting the enemy queen already out of the way. That's the nice thing about bringing those 7 lightnings, or like over all of the lightnings, because you can take out the enemy queen pretty easily. Now a Yeti. Well, now his heroes obviously in. Now the next thing, why the siege machine is nice, because the siege machine is just like pushing their logs into the base, and they'll keep rolling, and for Ram to get through all of those walls, it would have taken ages. But yeah, the logs are just rolling and rolling and rolling even faster and deeper and rolling, and now the entire base is open, and just this is insane. The Ram would have never gotten so far. Now he's opening the siege because he wants to have his ice golem out to be able to tank for the queen. Once again, another hound. Like, those hounds are really annoying. People are slowly catching up that Yeti Smash is not getting defended by a Super Mini Clan castle. Yes, Queen Charge Hybrid, it's pretty annoying to charge against, but basically every other strategy, it's a little bit, I don't know, how does most of the time the better version. Now we have the LaLo into the tunnel once again, around about 50% with his hero part taken out. It's crazy. And once again, the queen is staying alive. I have no clue how they're doing it. Like, all of those LaLo attackers, I have no clue how it works, because this is saving you so much time. If you're able to keep your queen alive in those situations and she's just getting a couple of buildings out, this is a game changer for saving those 99% attacks. It's crazy. Now, either way, this is going to be a smashing triple. Really nicely done by Incase. Huge shout out to him, obviously, for sharing those replays with me so I can share it with you guys. So thank you for that. And now, one more time, this is how you can use the new siege machine, always on the opposite side. To make sure that you're not activating the town hall by accident, so you have to freeze it really early on the LaLo part. And yeah, that's just insane. Really nice attacks overall. But before we're finishing the video, one more time, let me guys know if you would like to see more strategies around the siege machine, around the new log launcher, or anything else like that. What would you like to see in the next days? What type of strategies? That will be awesome. Then the next thing, I will stream a lot on the weekend. Obviously, most of the streams are in German, but I know a lot of you guys are lurking in the chat. with the English viewers. I'm trying to talk to a couple of questions for, like, answer a couple of questions of you guys in English as well, but obviously it's mainly in German. But still, if you want to hang out, have a great time over there, and yeah, just feel free to do so. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once more time, huge shout out to Exorcist. It was a pleasure to cast those attacks. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. And we'll see you guys back next one. Until tomorrow, see ya and bye bye.